can look outside, we can walk around town, and we will find bodies on the ground, face down.
This is what 3rd and Pine looks like on almost any given day. Last year, King County EMS workers responded to more than 8,400 opioid overdoses. So far this year, preliminary data shows they've responded to nearly 800. But outreach workers with We Heart Seattle say they have noticed some improvement.
I do think we need to be stronger in not just arresting people for open warrants, but public use of lethal fentanyl is public intoxication, and I do believe people should be arrested and not incarcerated forever. Arrest just means stop now.
Since Seattle City Council passed the ordinance in September, making public drug use and possession a gross misdemeanor, 13 cases have been filed with Seattle Municipal Court. 5 cases are pending toxicology results, while about 100 still need to be reviewed. The proposal also included millions of dollars to go towards drug treatment and response services, something Mayor Bruce Harrell touched on in his State of the City address.
Balancing enforcement with expanded systems of care and treatment. We've created new programs to address the harms caused by addiction and have increased the tools available to our first responders.
But both city leaders and outreach workers say they'd like to see more done.
But do you feel like what we're doing right now is working?
I feel like it's working. I feel like all the tools in the toolbox are contributing to getting us to our goal. I mean, it's got us years to get to this point. It's going to take some time to get to a point where this isn't an issue.
Reporting in Seattle, Leanne Wynn, KOMO News.
Yeah, Mary, these are not known to be speeches that have finite detail on proposals, but are rather high level. Seattle's mayor, though, did repeat a line that has frustrated businesses and residents alike. The current situation on the streets was on center stage at the Museum of History and Industry.
Last year, overall crime fell 7%, major crime fell 6%, and property crime fell 10%.
Seattle's mayor suggesting Seattle is, quote, persistent in addressing public safety, although its chief has acknowledged crime data may be flawed. So they may not have been accurate for years.
They might not have been accurate for years.
The chief even said last week that those numbers are likely not accurate.
You know, I do have some questions about where those numbers come from.
But Seattle Council President Sarah Nelson applauded the mayor for addressing the issue as a tentpole of a speech when downtown merchants are still complaining about crime.
Huge drug problem we have.
And Harrell's promise not to ask for a new tax to do it. The mayor instead revealed some crumbs about a perhaps grand zoning bargain south of downtown, which the Port of Seattle once called a vital thoroughfare of commerce a decade ago, but has evolved into a hot spot for RV encampments and drug activity. The Port even blocked a major affordable housing project there last year. While Harrell was vague with the details, Nelson was not.
Clearly, we've heard from the Soto BIA, RVs, etc. Huge problems still, changes going on with zoning. I still hear calls for housing within the stadium district.
The opportunity to have more housing, more jobs, more investment in the southern part of downtown is a big one.
Downtown Seattle Association President John Scholes agreeing with Harrell that downtown will not return to pre-pandemic memories, and a fresh approach is needed as the state of the city continues on public safety to be stuck in neutral, with eyes still focused on if the mayor can actually drive some change. Harrell acknowledged during his speech today that his staff has carried out 83% of short and long-term goals in the downtown activation plan, but he said they are not going to be returning that part of the city to what he called old downtown. Now, the city has talked in the past about zoning down in the stadium district in Soto, where those homelessness challenges have continued to be prevalent. The Port has said in the past it is the city's responsibility to take care of that, but it sounds like today that the Port may be asked to come to the table. The mayor says he'll be holding a public safety meeting for all of the public next month. That's the story for now. Live in Seattle, I'm Chris Daniels, KOMO News.